Hi mamas, if you're currently postnatal, I'm going to talk to you today about my 5 quick tips to healing your core and pelvic floor muscles. I am Jade from FitFab Mum, and I have worked with many mamas in the postnatal phase, and I've also had 2 babies myself. So that's where I've learnt these tips along the way. So let's get started. So number 1, I would highly recommend going and seeing a women's health physio from 6 weeks postpartum, because they can help to see where any limitations lie and to see how weak your pelvic floor is, so then what you can and can't do or what is suggested. And also if you have any abdominal separation, which is something that is missed a lot in my clients and just in the general public, because it isn't spoken about very often. So that's the first one. Number 2 would be to go slow and steady when you're starting back, because slow and steady wins the race. It took us 9 months to grow that beautiful baby and, to birth, and then it takes time to recover and for our body to come back to the strength that she was. But now she's in a new identity. So highly recommend the progression is key. 3 would be to find someone that can help you with safe, beneficial exercises to help your recovery process. So because everything online that you may look up yourself isn't always what is safe and actually what is needed for your particular case to recover. So find a PT or programs like ours with FitFab Mum that are created specifically for the recovery process to ease you back into exercise and getting back into that intense stuff quickly and feeling good. And then 4 would be no running and no jumping until you have healed. So obviously it's a progression. So I would always recommend to my mamas at least 3 months of doing your level 1 exercises that are really safe and slow and progressive. And you'll start to feel stronger in your core and pelvic floor, because if you're wetting your pants when you start running or jumping, that's a no-go zone. It means that your body is not ready for those exercises. And there's many other things that you can do rather than pushing her along and making things worse. And 5 is to do your daily Kegel exercises, which are your pelvic floor exercises, because that's going to really help to strengthen that pelvic floor area and help with the jumping and the running and your bigger exercises as well. So it all works together. If you're unsure what they are, then get in touch with a health practitioner or a PT to help you. Otherwise, you can look up how to do Kegels as well. So yeah, I understand all this because after my second baby, I followed all of these tips and it made such a difference compared to with my first baby, Savannah, where I had a lot of my issues. So if you found this video beneficial and you've learnt something, pop a comment below or press like so that other mamas can find it as well. And let's get to spreading some of this mama love and wisdom.